I'm here because this is very important. You know, 8 years ago, when Bob Ehrlich ran the first time, Luis and I worked together along with Roger Campos and a few other folks in the room, and we put together Hispanics for Bob Ehrlich, along with my grandfather. And we were very excited because finally there was a gubernatorial candidate that we could get around who would truly offer us a seat at the table. And frankly, the fact that you're here tonight says that this community is ready to sit down and interface and dialogue with American leadership and actually bring our voices so that they can be heard. And I could not be prouder than this moment.
Our guest tonight from the RNC, Manny Rosales, is the Deputy Director of Coalitions for the RNC. Mr. Rosales served in the Bush administration as the Assistant Administrator for the Small Business Administration, and most recently he was Director of the Washington office of the Latino Coalition, a pro-business Hispanic organization. Manny was born in Nicaragua, has been the Chairman of the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and probably is the only Hispanic Republican from San Francisco. Manny's experience in the Hispanic community and his work with small business leaders, veterans, and the Catholic community is an exceptional value to the RNC, and we thank you for your service, Manny. With that,
everybody cries in Montgomery County about being a very democratic county. Just remember San Francisco. When I ran in '92, we had 20% registration Republican. When I ran again in '96, we were down to 9%. Tough. Bet. I'm here, first of all, to thank you on behalf of Chairman Steele for what you do. Because without you, we don't win. That's the name of the game. You know, he's out there right now on the bus all over the country, rallying the troops around candidates so we can do two things. One is fire Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid. And secondly is to be ready to can Obama, because that's the next one. And hopefully when the convention happens in Tampa, you're going to see the real part, the real face of the party, which is his room, which is all of us involved. The worst thing that I ever heard is when Harry Reid said, "How can Hispanics be Republicans?" It goes to show you what they think of our community. He doesn't understand that we all are industrious, just like every other American. Small businesses, hardworking, family-oriented, very cautious of religion, and at the same time very proud to be an American. So when Harry Reid says that, he obviously doesn't know our community. And when he takes our vote for granted, if you look at some of these numbers I just read to you, yes, maybe it's 70-30, Republican registration is 30 to the Democrat 70 in our community. But what does that mean? We got to win them on the issues. And the second thing it means is that 50,000 Hispanics are turning 18 every month. And in Maryland, the youngest voter base is a Hispanic youth. So out of the Hispanic vote in Maryland, the biggest base of that is kids between 18 and 25, actually 35. So that's where we got to get them. And we got to get them on the issues, because that's where people will vote. They'll vote on the issues. So I want to thank Luis, I want to thank Joe, I want to thank you for what you do, because I know that the big goals right now in 12 days is Governor Ehrlich back in Annapolis, Nancy Pelosi back in San Francisco, Harry Reid back in the casino, right? And maybe with a couple of jokers around here like Danny Hoyer and somebody else, out. So keep up the good work, because you're the one that makes it happen. And just like John said, call 10 people. Drive them out there. I'm taking my whole family and my neighborhood, everybody, to early voting on Saturday. Let's go. Because we get busy, we forget, and and that's what life does to you. So we got to get out there, because this is the year that we're going to make it happen. So go get them and go early.
I have to tell you, Hispanic Americans, as Manuel will tell you, because he is part of the administration of coalitions at the RNC where I am. He does a phenomenal job. But Hispanic Americans, as everybody in this room knows, is going to be the largest, what we call minority group, except you're going to be the majority group in the state of in the entire United States. And the reasons Hispanics should make logical Republicans is because your value structure is tailored perfectly to the Republican Party. I mean, you're responsible, you're family-oriented, you are conservative with your money, you want the best for your children, you keep a strong family unit, you are, for the most part, pro-life. And the interesting thing about what makes us a Republican, and people frequently say, hey, what makes the Republicans and the Democrats? You get somebody say, there's not a damn difference between the two parties. Well, there is a huge difference. And one of them, very simple, is the fact that Republicans look to the future. We live for the future. We save money. We plan for the future. We're responsible people. We pay our bills. And Democrats is like, what can you give me now? Right. I need stuff now. You know, give me now. But we all plan for the future. That's what Republicans do. That's what Hispanic, for the most part, that community does as well. Although you know it better than I. As I say, I'm sorry I have such lousy parents. But it is a joy to have the Hispanic community join with the Republican Party, because you are the face of the Republican Party, not only this year, but all the way through. When you look, when I am long gone in 2030, 2040, Republicans will be majority Hispanic. We know that for a fact, because obviously as Hispanics grow and become a bigger part of our entire nation, and we all see that. So I salute Luis and the whole group.